Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm taking a little break from my garden. It's not so bad because, it's October. Um, and this is I say my second sanctuary. My first one is my kitchen. And then to get out here in the garden kind of early and it's quiet and no one's out here gives me um, an opportunity to really think and get still. And it's hard for me to get still, but out here in my garden kind of gives me that feeling. So I wanted to spend a little time telling you guys. Um, First, I want to show you I don't know if this is the last harvest or not. There we go. So I don't know what happens. I don't, I ain't electronically savvy, y'all, when I do these by myself. But I just picked out these sweet potatoes. They turned out really good, and I'm gonna put them in a blanket or something and sit them in the garages and let them cure and take their time for a couple of weeks and then bring them in and rinse them off. These will be nice holiday sweet potatoes. And if you can believe it or not, I am still harvesting collard greens, and I'll show you guys in a minute. But this is my fifth picking of my collard greens. Started in the summer all the way now, and they still growing. And of course, there's some peppers and tomatoes and cherry tomatoes, everything, bell peppers, they still growing. So I had a pretty good year this year with my harvest. And so, the reason why I'm sweating, I'm gonna show y'all some I cleaned up out here a little bit. So this is what's left in one section of my garden, my blueberry bushes. And listen, y'all, if you don't mind, if you got any advice on blueberries or strawberries, drop them in the comments section and I read them because I'm gonna have to do some research. I just put them in the ground this year, but I want to make sure I'm protecting them for the winter. And the collards, I just picked a couple of them there, and then I planted some strawberries. Didn't get nothing, and I'm gonna leave them in here all winter. Once again, if you got some comments or suggestions, am I doing it right? Do it need to be fertilizing? I can do the research, but I'd love to get it from you guys. So I'm gonna see if I can't get some strawberries by next year. And my collards, you see, they still growing. Uh, we'll see if I get some more on through the winter. They tell me they grow better in the winter, especially here in Georgia. And still got a couple of little plants of Swiss chard still there. So uh, it was a great uh, year for my garden. And I'm gonna show you one else, and then I want to leave y'all with a little message of some things I'm working on. My cherry tomatoes, I didn't pick them, but they still are growing. Uh, these are my jalapenos and bell peppers are still growing. And I want to show y'all something. It's quite amazing. First time I ever did okra, and I'm understanding a lot more about it. Look how far up it goes, y'all. And up there at the if you go over here to this one, it's still growing. And I'm gonna see if I can't widen it for you. See, they still going. I have to literally uh, bend the pole to get them off. I ain't coming out here with no ladder. And I'll be out here in another day or so and be able to get those out. But wanted to share that with you guys. And I'm going to, so it's been a great year. So your boy's been really busy. And I'm glad I got my garden because I'm cooking a lot more. And I am cooking some delicious recipes in my kitchen that I've got to get them all finished. I'll be sharing on my YouTube channel, which is Pat Neely BBQ King. So once I upload them, I'll let you guys know, and you guys can go over there and check it out and subscribe. And in the meantime, if you want to go ahead and subscribe, there's some other cooking videos. I'd really appreciate it if you go over there. I'm trying to build that channel. Pat Neely BBQ King is the same as Facebook and Instagram. but there's a lot more to come, and there'll be a lot of recipes. So you might want to go on and subscribe now so you don't forget. A lot more recipes coming leading up into the holidays. Also, I have partnered with one of the top, I would say he is the top African-American male chef on YouTube, Smoking and Grilling. My dear friend, AB. And some of you might be familiar, but we have also kicked off a podcast. So every Tuesday live at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, he and I are welcoming fabulous young guests and chefs on and talking food. So I know you guys like food. You might want to try to tune in on YouTube. The show is Real Talk with AB and Pat Neely. It's also on a lot of other podcast outlets, I believe, like Apple and Spotify and places like that. So drop some comments. Let me know if you got any questions. I'll try to answer them for you about all the new and exciting things that I'm doing. But I'm just over the moon with my garden, and it's really a relaxing thing for me. Had a good harvest on my pear trees, and my wife Tamika, she's going to give me the recipe, y'all, and I'm gonna do it for you guys. She made a pear cobbler, knockout, absolutely delicious. So just wanted to drop y'all a few nuggets, and I'll keep reminding you about all the things that's going on with me. And I wanted to share with you my garden. And, you know, if you don't have a garden and there's, you know, this time of year, you need a mind refresher, go out and get out in the yard or water or wash your car or cut some of your shrubs, anything, because it is truly relaxing. Until next time, y'all stay safe. God bless you.